All right, so let's talk about producers. Producers in this industry produce 20 to 30 apps a month, okay? When we talk about a producer, it is somebody who is serious. They're serious about this. They're serious about financial freedom, and they're serious about getting there as quickly as possible. And then when they're there, they're serious about creating a very nice lifestyle. Okay, this industry produces an unbelievable lifestyle for those that stick with it and can produce. So it's critical for your future to learn how to do that. So what are producers doing? What separates them from people that do 3 a month? There's little things. Number one, work ethic. They have crazy work ethic. This is what they do. They have a schedule. They treat this. They know they're building a business, but one of the secrets to being a successful entrepreneur is you don't sign up for something like this, and now I'm 1099, and oh, I don't have a boss, so I get to go to work whenever I want. In theory, all of that is true. If you want to be a successful entrepreneur, they have a schedule. They treat it like a job temporarily while they're building the foundation of their business, whether that means a year or 3 years, but they treat it like a job, right? At a job, you don't get to choose if you go on Tuesday, whether you feel like it or not, because the bottom line is you don't get to choose when the bills come. So why would you choose when you go out and be productive? Producers have schedules. They work a schedule. They treat it like a job at first. Number two, they play the numbers game on a very high level. They don't talk to 5 people a week, get 2 people that are interested, and plan on next week getting 2 deals because 2 people were interested. They're constantly playing the numbers game at a high level. They constantly have the pipeline full of potential merchants. We have a great training. If you're communicating with your sales director, maybe you'll get this video. We text out our educational videos for you newer folks. They go to people that are working. So communicate so you can get lots of great content and videos for training. But what a potential merchant is what it sounds like. It's someone who's actually interested, right? When we go out every day and you go talk to 30 people today, you're not going to have 30 people that you try to sell. Out of those 30 people that you're playing the numbers game with, you're going to have anywhere from 3 to 7 potentials who are actually interested. They're like, I'm interested. I'm paying this much. I would love to get rid of that. Little nervous about a service fee, but I'm interested. All right. They're open to talking about it legitimately. They focus on finding potentials, always having potentials in their pipeline. And when they find one, trying to one-stop close. But they have to play the numbers game and work their schedule to find the maximum amount of potential merchants. Number two, when they're brand new, they didn't try to figure this out. They just copied successful people. The biggest thing that you're going to hear us talking about that is going to help you be successful is pull out the app. There has never in the history of merchant services been a merchant account signed over talking. Hey, we got a program. It's called the cash discount. It's going to eliminate up to 99% of your bill. You're going to pay $90. How does that sound? Oh, sounds good. Sign me up. All right. We're done here. Consider it done. We just verbally did it. I reprogrammed your machine with my head. Okay? It has to be completed. You have to complete an application that goes through. There's a process, and it all starts with an app. So you might as well get that app out. Okay? Like Josh was trying to explain to us, there's multiple reasons. It shows we're here to do business today, as long as you know how to do that properly and use it right. And 2, it shows them that you're not just talking, that what you're saying is in black and white. It matches it. We'll get into that in a second. Number 3 is they are very consistent. They don't work hard for 1 week and take a week off and work hard 1 week. They're really, really consistent. Again, going back to full-time and part-time, most of the people that are doing 30 plus a month, no doubt they're full-time. This is just flat out what they do. But even if you're on a part-time level, be consistent with the schedule you put in place to be part-time. In order for you to have a shot at success at this, you have to actually commit to being consistent and sticking to some sort of a schedule. So if you're full-time, set your schedule. If it's part-time, know when you're going to have the time available and block everything out. because the bottom line is most deals, for the average person, they have a pipeline. They do some follow-up. They need some appointments. You should be able to get some one-stop closes occasionally. But the average person builds a pipeline. And if it takes 1 week for that pipeline to actually cash out and turn into a deal, then every day you stop working, you're delaying your pipeline a week. If you take a week off, you're putting this pipeline of potentials way far out. It's just a recipe for disaster, okay? So producers are very consistent in terms of putting people into their pipeline. And in order to do that, it's very simple. You have to consistently go play the numbers game. It's pretty basic stuff here, like Sales 101. Their mindset, okay? This is probably one of the biggest difference makers that producers have over people that are just good. All right, good salespeople are chasing commissions, which is all good. We're all here for money. Love it. I'm gonna show you some residual, some old commission checks back in the day. All about it. Nothing wrong with chasing commissions. Good salespeople chase commissions. Great salespeople love helping merchants. Great salespeople know if they go out to help people, if you can go out and put thousands of dollars into business owners' pockets and that's your motivator, the commissions are gonna come. I just helped 3 people. It's a totally different mindset. If you go out your front door every day with the intention, knowing that this product helps business owners, and all you're trying to do is help people, your commissions will take care of themselves. It's just like the Easy Pay mantra. Is it good for the merchant? Is it good for the sales partner? Number 3, is it good for Easy Pay? Will take care of itself. Same thing for you. If you have the intention of going out and helping people get rid of a bill that they hate in an industry that has beat them up and misled them over and over and over again, and you have a way to end that cycle that they've experienced, and you go out with the intention of helping, the commissions will take care of themselves. Number 5, they communicate. When they're new, they plug in, just like every single person on this webinar. Obviously, you're plugging in. They communicate with their sales director. When they're brand new, they're calling from merchants. Hey, how do I fill the app out? Hey, this person needs 2 terminals. How do I fill out multiple terminals? Hey, this person's asking about gift cards. This person next day, they communicate from the business, from wherever they are in the moment they need help. They don't wait 2 days and then call. They communicate immediately. And those are the action takers, the ones that we don't know who's doing what. The only way that we know what you're doing and whether you should be on our radar as an action taker or a talker is via communication, right? Because we're not running a babysitting organization. We don't call and check in the morning, hey, how you feeling? We going, you going to go to work today? And please go to work. We don't do that, okay? The only way we know that you're on the radar as an action taker is by communication. And top producers communicate from the beginning to the point where they don't need us necessarily to run the business, but they still communicate because we're business partners. Business partners communicate with each other and find ways to make things better and continue to grow. So that's a little list of what producers do and things that separate them.